Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Supreme Ruler Ultimate, episode number 31. This is actually being recorded at the tail end of the last video. I have some stuff later this week and I want to try to get these out every other day in lockstep with the victory at Sea Pacific. So in order to do that, I'm just going to have to record two back-to-back right now. So I won't be able to see the comments from the last video before this. That said, let's get into a couple of exciting things I was able to look at off camera. First of all, I'm going to bring back our peacemakers from the Israel area, from the Middle East. I mean, they're on Cyprus right now, but they were essentially there to help against any kind of action springing up in the Middle East. That's kind of come and gone, and what's more exciting is Saudi Arabia is now in a position where they will accept our, without even taking money, they'll accept pretty much our full alliance without alliance. And that's a good first step to get them towards, eventually leaning in our direction. Why did I unpause? I didn't mean to do that at all. Anyway, so the Cyprus Air Force, the peacemakers, are going to move to Aden. And then from Aden, they're going to move over to Thailand. It's a pretty long stretch, but the peacemakers thankfully have like 6,000 kilometers. And I believe, I didn't actually check. Let's just check. 20,000, that's close. 5,100. So we'll get them to use whatever airbase. Is that an airbase here? No. Somewhere here? Okay, so this is the airbase. And they won't be able to just go through this, so it'll be a little bit longer than this, but it'll be... Okay, it'll be about... I can't see it being more than 5,500, so they're okay. We'll close this tool. So yeah, we're going to bring them back over because we need all the Air Force in the world right now. And we pretty much have all the Air Force in the world. More peacemakers is just kind of insane to think that the 5 groups we already have here are not enough. That said, I did some rearrangement of these. So this one, for example, is like given orders, and the other ones are not given orders. This one's going to get replaced. I did the same thing with 5 with this one, which is pretty low. 5 actually lost one, so it doesn't have... Okay, so we actually need to fly another one over to 5. Because they actually lost one, so to get them back up to a fighting number of 6, they're going to take both. Now these two, as I said, I think this one I'll send back for repairs directly. And it's 6,400. This is the closest point. Yeah, it's only 3,500 away. That's perfect. She'll come back. She can go, get repaired, and come back very, very easily, very quickly. No problems there. Otherwise, in general, I don't want to do that. I want to keep them in the back and auto-repairing. So I think they do lose a little bit of experience when they go to reserves and then come back out. So far, everything's gone pretty well from the naval perspective. We're dominating. And speaking of the naval perspective, I've actually started to use some gearings. These gearings have already been given order. Oh, these are summoners. Oh, interesting. What order did I give you guys? I don't even know. But now that I know that you're summoners, I think they gave these guys escort orders for the Essex, which is good. Yeah, I believe that they'll escort the Essex, and the Essex is actually being tasked out to Midway. So Midway is our nice little staging ground before we go to the Asian theater. What else do we have? I did give some orders to some... didn't I give one peacemaker-ish orders? No. I guess not. 7 has 7. 8. Just coming back. 9. I guess the orders I gave were all to the military. So I have one Sherman going to cut off this, and since this won't give any supply on its own, I think even if that Sherman if it doesn't automatically conquer, I'll send that Sherman down here to just automatically conquer it himself. We might lose it back. The supply issue, it's so slow to trigger supply there. And I'm thinking of pulling these 2 units back and all the way back over to the south. Essentially, we're taking a lot of losses over there, and I don't want to, I don't like to see that. So out of the artillery here, this entire group might just, I think the entire kit and caboodle is going over to reinforce. And we're going to start pulling some of the most wounded off the front which they desperately need. I mean, we're not in great shape. So some of these just really should not be fighting in combat anymore. We have a 4 over here. This is a 5, so at least she has some amount of hit points left. We have a 2. Yeah, that one. 2 is not going to cut it. 2 will be gone. We'll put the 5 a little bit closer to the front. If she's going to be in the fight, she's going to be in the fight. So, oh yeah, this 3 is also going to go. So yeah, we do need a replacement, and 2 Conquerors there, 1 there, 2 here, 3 here. So we're spread rather thin, which I really want to solve this problem by getting the Rangers here, but again, they're stuck still a little bit behind the front. Now, okay, this is exciting. Back on the home front, I'm going to start using my Strato Tankers. Yeah, I'm going to start using my Strato Tankers. One of these just loaded up Ranger. So we see that their cargo is a Ranger. They just have a carrying capacity of 484. So now the Ranger is 54, so we have 430 left. And we also have these artillery, which weigh 140. So 3 of those is, wow, 420, but I blinked. So that's, for a moment there, I blinked. So this is going to be perfect. We'll get all 3 of those in this Strato Tanker with the Ranger, and that'll complete the set. Now, unfortunately, I didn't know this, but the Green Berets, or I knew it at some point, but I've completely forgotten, that the Green Berets actually have a weight of 108. So they're actually the weight of 2 Rangers per Green Beret. That's fine if you have Strato Tankers, but, you know, it's not fine. And I was looking at these EC-121Ds, and I was like, why do they have only 90? Why did I even buy these? Who am I going to sell them to? Well, I'm a big dummy. These are not transport, they're patrols. Look at this 235 range. Amazing spotting range. Amazing. So thankfully, not just their spotting is amazing, but their range, 7,400 kilometers. Thankfully, these can go easily across the Pacific. So what do we want to do with them? Unfortunately, 90 is, sadly, really sadly, too light to do anything with any of the units I have here. The only thing they could carry is the Rangers, and the Rangers are easily going to be taken by the Strato Tanker I have without costing us anything, because the 420 leaves us with, 64 left, so 54 is just whatever, you know, a drop in the bucket. Doesn't matter. We're only going to have, 64 doesn't do anything for us. The minimum unit besides the Rangers we have over here is the Green Berets, and they're 108. Now, 4 of these will fit in a Strato Tanker. So we can still fit 4, and very snugly, 4 Green Berets. So what I'm going to start to do is get Green Berets. That one actually is tasked for defense. But I want to start gathering Green Berets and getting them. Oh, Banshee, where's Pantheon? I didn't know that. I'm start gathering them into groups that can be picked up by. Oh yeah, the Delta Darts are flying up to San Francisco to cross the ocean as Merchant Marine. So I'm going to start picking up the Green Berets and transferring them across the ocean directly. Unfortunately, this is not a mobile unit. The only mobile unit we're able to transfer is the M114, which is actually fantastic that we're going to be able to transport these howitzers. Now, they won't pair drop, but who cares about that? We just want to get units to the front. The M114 has a reasonable enough mobility on its own, 25 kilometers an hour, 30 kilometers an hour. I don't remember exactly, but it'll be able to move on its own legs to the front and get there in a reasonable amount of time. Ah, that was a breath. I gave some orders to the carriers here. I think yeah, we actually can see it since I didn't have to load the game. So I gave orders to go to the South Korea for that group. And then we have the Midway here, the Coral Sea, and she's going to go and patrol just north of Taiwan. I might even redo that to be something like this instead. I just want to make sure that we're not missing any chunk of the coast. These have pretty good visibility, so that's going to help us keep tabs on any of the remaining Chinese ships. I don't know if after losing patrols outside, if the navies reorient their forces closer. I think they just launch ships everywhere and then just keep them in random places. So, alright, so let's try 9 minutes. I'm going to unpause just so we can get into the game before too long. spend a little bit less time on all the details. Oh, wow. Oh, it's a king cobra. It's funny. Just funny that we're fighting king cobras. We want some anti-aircraft, which I think we have. There it is. So go ahead and move up into the city. No. Move in. Italian. Let's get these guys to move. Did I get that one? Yeah. Oh, did I? What do we have? Ah, so good. This worked. We'll just get them to go down immediately. Just claim all that rest of that territory. Because these guys are basically trapped in here. Oh, shoot. I didn't think about it. But I was thinking that if they're trapped in here, what we actually should do is bring the AAA in. But I didn't think about that quickly enough, sadly. So I hear some explosions. I think what I'm mainly hearing is sea battles. Yeah, probably this. So this will make short work of those guys. There we go. Let's go back. Do they land? Yeah, they're trying to land. Good. Oh, I'm so happy that they land by themselves. I always get nervous about this. Go land, land. There. I got nervous, but they appear to be doing well on their own. We had... Where? Okay, so supply situation... Very little supply, but that's enough. I think a little supply is enough to hold the ground, basically. Yeah, this is over 10%. So if it's over 10%, I'm going to assume it's not going to be lost. This is less. It's 3%. Wow, that's not good. I guess we could... Nah, I'm going to try to hold it. Let's try to hold it. Oh, God, they're attacking. And we have some weak units in the front, including artillery. Let's push those back. Let's push this entire group forward. Take the supply off. Maybe it's just time to send these guys in. I think it is. We'll send them in. We'll send this guy out just to clean up the little bubble forming. And then he'll probably go back. I mean, we should repair some of these units. Man, they're so weak. This was nice. I sent these guys off to take off the extra territory. Hopefully supply trickles in there. So this is the new Control 5. Let's go back to this group here. Yeah, you're also going to be sent home from repairs. The other two we'll keep around for a little bit. So we still have a few backups. 4. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. We need to correctly assign you. So you guys are good to go. 100%. Okay, yeah. Then let's go ahead and fly in. 5 is good as well. Let's fly in here. 6. Still recovering. 100%. No, they aren't. They can fly in. Well, I don't have a task for them quite yet. By the way, is there somebody here? Good. Yeah, I think all the front ones are taken. Oh, actually the Koreans are taking up this one. Well, that's a little bit unfortunate. I don't think they're flying missions. So we'd much rather be using those ourselves. Anyway. Let's see what the Chinese have to deliver for us now. Oh my gosh! Get in here quick. I don't think we're going to survive. I'm actually going to pull them back this way. I'm going to try to pull these guys. We'll let the supply truck tank some hits. That's how desperate the situation is here. Oh, wow. That did not work. Oh, this is terrible. Where are you guys? We need you. And keep coming down this way. Okay, we eliminated those units, but man, at what cost? Holy cow, they eliminated all of our units. Wow. Wow, that is brutal. And they were infiltrating on this side as well. Damn it, anyhow, just after we got our supply up on the one side. This is going to be tough. They are not giving up Dalian without a fight. I think I titled the last episode, if things went according to plan, I titled the last episode Bloody Dalian, but it turns out to all be false. The real Bloody Dalian is still here. Alright, well, let's use artillery to take territory. Looks like... I thought they couldn't take territory, but they are, so whatever. Now just move that guy in and we'll be okay. Keep this guy here. I don't know, shoot this. 1, 2, 3. Let's just take that territory. And then immediately move back. We might lose some of this stuff, but... Oh, here they come again. So, 4. 4 is ready. They're at 100%. Move out. 5 is also ready to go. We probably just need round-the-clock bombing again. 7. Yeah, there's not a whole lot else going on. Yeah, I'd like this guy to just slowly push. That we'll have to take care of the garrison there, but... Oh, this is another thing I did. I continued to push down this road intentionally so that hopefully supplies... Yeah, look at that. So I did it in staggered, or snaked them in. They all stopped at different hexes so that we would not lose the hexes even if there was no supply there. God, we lost a lot of units though. That was so many. Heavy supply truck, which is not good. Artillery. So this is field, self-propelled. Was this? I think they were all self-propelled though, so that one was just kind of mislabeled. We'll close all these things. More in the lost, but get on with the job, which is obviously important still. Here they come again. Let's pull this M103 back. There's nothing left that guy can do. Oh, these tanks arrived back quickly. Oh, we need you at the front. So get going on the double. Okay, good. We're moving out. We're going to get ready to move in with these guys. Let's move you together. Just have this guy hold. I think the garrison should pop up there. Okay, here we go. All they need to do is hold for a very little amount of time. Or are they still incurring? Yeah, I just need the AAA over here. I'm not even sure where they're going. Alright, let's take stock of the whole situation, make sure I'm not missing something big. I did move the Clevelands over here. I'm just going to be a little bit more aggressive with them because I really want to eliminate any of the Chinese naval movement. And with the Clevelands, I don't care about losing them. Really. Don't let them hear me say that, right? But it's not the highest priority. I think we should get a unit over to this sea pier where they appear to... Yeah, I was going to move this unit back, the 2 tanks here, but you know what? There's not even a safe way to move them back anywhere. Oh, so this guy finally had enough, which means... Oh, dear. Which one of these is not like that? Ah, well, let's just get this one over here. Wait, which one are you? 103. Yeah, good. The 104 probably belongs with them then. So we'll get these guys all to link up over here, and we'll launch those guys as soon as they rearm, refuel, whatever. Alright, back to the game afoot, which is mostly this up here. Oh, that was pretty good. Let's get... Can I just get a couple of you guys to go take out this group? Son of a bitch. They are really aggressive. I guess they just don't care about losing troops. This is the only thing we need to worry about. Okay, retake it. Get the Air Force to just find anything you can on the road north. Got it again. It's crazy how many times this thing's fallen and then not fallen. that's good. Let's take a look at the Atlas as well, see how things are going. Okay, so they're up to almost 1,200. They're at the point of tipping over with more units lost, the more units killed. And notice what is very nice about all this. The Soviet Union has stayed relatively static the whole time. So the good news about this is at least NATO's not dying to the Soviets. And we are slow. I mean, look at how massive China is and how little the damage we've done. That's a geographical issue, but to be fair, we are eliminating a lot of their army. And I mean, we're wearing them down. So it should be very hard at first. Actually, it should have been like a little bit hard, then easy before the wave of reinforcements arrived, then very hard. And I think we're in the very hard phase. I think this is the hardest we'll find it. And after this, it should be like a slow, steady push forward, no problem. I mean, we can probably be pushing. The thing is, it's kind of hard to control everything at once, but we probably could be pushing a little bit more. Yeah, we really can be pushing faster. We can leave behind the units that, you know, were taking too much damage or whatever. Let's get these guys onto here. I mainly want... I think no, we need one AAA. Do need to consolidate forces for actual pushes, though. Yeah, but we want to link up all the forces, right? Now it looks like that these have kindly linked up. If we can take this road running southwest to northeast, that'll be really useful. Then we'll actually be able to move forces around. And we're so close. If we take Jilin, we actually link all three like pushes, which would be really nice. Getting a little ahead of ourselves. You can see how much they want to protect Dalian and they want to, you know, win it back. So we know that they're going to be fighting for it here. So we're going to just take whatever defensive measures we can. So 4, it's moving back. 5. They're moving back, that's fine. 6 is ready to go. And how are the repairs coming, I wonder? So 1's moving back right now. There's none here, which means that this is good news. It means that it's actually being repaired. We look in reserve there. Okay. It is not coming along very quickly. That's fine. Oh my gosh, did I already do it? Did we get the response yet? Did I do Saudi Arabia? Did I mention this? I'm like totally... I meant to say that... Oh, it's already gone through. Fantastic. So Saudi Arabia was willing to... Off camera I found out that they were willing to do a defensive treaty with us. And now all we need to do is... So it's still 35. They still have 22 aligned and 13 leaning. And we're still at 30 aligned. So there's been no real change despite this very heavy pressure, I would say, that the Soviet Union is exerting and probably causing a little bit of international outcry, which is good. So hopefully shooing people away. That's why we hope to win even like Australia. Usually if somebody goes leaning, they don't go back. But we'll find out if it's possible with Austria. They'll be like the one. Switzerland going Warsaw Pact. What a kind of a silly joke. Switzerland, like the most neutral country of all. And then what's worse is they go Warsaw Pact of all things. You could see them going NATO maybe, but they didn't. And that's that. All right, so we have this. Oh, I didn't fly them up yet. Okay, first of all, just load into... No. Load into the second one. Good. Let's get all of these guys to fly over to Santa Ana. Heavy supply trucks move forward a little bit. Actually, let's get all the heavy supply trucks just on the same hex. And M103s, we're going to go ahead and sea transport these. We just did this a moment ago, so one of those is the sea transports. We're going to put them over to Well, I don't know how many people are actually going to Midway already, so we'll go to Honolulu, base there, and then come back. We might even just go all the way across the ocean. I think that things are going okay as far as not having to worry about too much Chinese naval presence. Here's another little gift. We'll take it. We'll take all of it right now. Kill every unit we can, that, especially in the water, so it's one less unit we have to fight in a fair way. And, okay, so supply... Oh, is trickling through here. Wonderful. Wunderbar. Where are my other Iowas? They went down here. Okay, I'm going to call them back up north. Bring them all the way up here. We're going to just pinch off this bay. I don't remember what this is called. If this is... I know it, I've heard it, but it's not something I've memorized, is the name of this area. This should be Sea of Japan, Yellow Sea? Is this considered Yellow Sea? I don't know, but okay, anyway, we'll keep pushing on. Let me make sure I've given all the orders I want to give before we push, because... Oh, yeah. Oh, where are you guys? No. We'll just push you all the way into that town. And where are our rangers? They're still getting there. Okay, that's good. And we have kind of a lot of tanks sitting around here. I might even deploy 3 of these all the way around as well. So let's go ahead and do that. I assume he'll get here in a sensible way. Put these guys forward. Okay, you're like actually repairing through all of this. And that's what we'll send them. Yeah, we'll send some extra tanks. Get 4 of them. And these guys are going to be who takes out this garrison. We'd like to do that if we can with artillery fire. And we can. Okay, good. Maybe even the self-propelled, since they'll want to drive forward and backward very quickly. Okay. I mean, we'll want to get them up and back pretty quick. Now, supply has trickled in pretty well in this area. So we'll go ahead and make the big push. Get the field artillery here. And as soon as they arrive, we'll deploy forces forward. And we also need to make sure we're taking advantage of the fact that we have seriously overwhelming air capabilities. Okay, 8 will be the one who is in charge of destroying the garrison here. Ah, yeah, just stop right there. Perfect. So the supply is starting to trickle in. Let's get 8 to go and make their run. See it already. And let's get 7 to make the run up here. Doing artillery, but you know, much better to just do bombing. Get rid of supply. Ooh, okay, that's not good. Pull that back, pull this guy in. No garrisons yet. Come on, get out, get out, get out, get out. He got out. And attack him from this side. I guess we're pushing. It was not expected, but we're pushing because we have to. protecting forces. Conqueror's moving forward as well. Actually, let's get you to kind of defend the flank. And let's get these guys to move forward as well. So 4 is looking good, actually looking really good. Get them to deploy. 5. Oh, 6. There's 5. 5 is looking good. Oh, nice. Just move up and take that. Actually, drive... Well, I don't want to drive too quickly. Supply's not quite creeped in yet. So we'll get these units all to just take that garrison immediately, or take that little village immediately. This is 8. What else does 8 want to do? Oh, move up here. We can take this very quickly. Good. The bombing is happening here. That's fantastic. Oh man, they just decimate everything. Amazing. We should be using these a lot more often. 4 is already moving out. Great. And 5 is not currently moving. We'll leave them in reserve. Okay, you need to just get the hell out of Dodge. So artillery is almost back to half. It's another incursion. Yeah, but I can't wait until we're actually fighting back these incursions with more anti-aircraft. Speaking of which, one thing I didn't do off camera, we have AA, and all 4 of these are going to deploy north. They're all going there. We'll just spread them out, make sure that we're, you know, in good shape. I don't know where all the supply trucks need to go. Probably 2 will go here, and we'll re-task them at some point when they get a little bit closer, when I understand what I want to do. I think we'll move 1 up here as well. And we have a few over there. Let's move 1 over here. These are the tanks rerouting. I kind of want 1 to even just start swinging in, taking some territory right here. Oh, very nice. Oh, perfect. Okay, so we want to keep pushing while we have the air cover here. We obviously can't push too quickly because we don't want supply to be lost, but as fast as we can, really. Is this... I can't tell if this is land or not. What I could do is Control T. There. Nah, I don't know why I haven't been using Control T. That's really stupid of me. Really should be using Control T to figure out where I want to go exactly. It's really going to help. Alright, well, we made a few mistakes, but that's fine. These guys are still covering that. So move forward. Is there anybody? Another territorial incursion. One of these times I'm accidentally going to declare war. So this is their flight path, so let's move this guy right here. Alright, industrial goods, yes. Austria, well, they're giving us a good deal on this one, so we'll accept. Oh, yeah. You haven't hit Hunan yet. Hit Hunan. We're bombing it. I mean, shelling it. Can probably... I mean, why risk it? Let's just go slow and steady. We've already taken so many casualties. Let's start using our Air Force, artillery. The superior firepower doctrine, right? This is what the U.S. is supposed to live by, and yet we haven't really been observing it enough. Let's change that, shift course, employ it a little bit more, and win the day without losing anyone. Well, without losing many-one. 8 is ready to go. Okay, so let's get 8 to deploy here. And I think 5 is ready to go. We'll get 5 to deploy. This is more important to me because I don't know when they're going to come over there. It seems like at any moment they may arrive. Oh, God. Oh, okay. What happened? Why are these guys lagging by so much? I'm not sure I understand. I think this was a very good decision. I saw some movement just north. Perfect timing to arrive and eliminate both targets at the same time. Alright. Got those missions. High tension alert. Fair enough. How are our... Yeah, there they are. Wait, what? Rangers? Oh, yeah, there they are. So we can actually grab our squadrons and fly them over to these other Rangers who are at the air base. We can load them up and then take them if we need. But as you can see, everything in Southeast Asia has now kind of worked itself out. And what this does mean is that since it's obvious to me now that Thailand's going to start pushing, what we'll have to do is load up as Thailand and a multiplayer session. It's going to be a lot of work, actually. And get them to force them to release these nations. So, again, now I have to worry about the big amphibious invasion. Okay, so by the way, Merchant Marine moves faster than the LSDs I've launched. So the San Marcos is fine, but the other ones are going this way. So the troop transports are here, and San Marcos and her escort, I mean the Tortuga and Ashland and her escorts are here. Those are gearings, by the way. we're getting serious. I'm pulling up a lot of gearings. So yeah, the Merchant Marines are going to move ahead, and that means, I mean, the Merchant Marines are moving faster, so the LSEs need to go ahead, go all the way over to Thailand first, because the Merchant Marines, when they travel, are going to be faster. So let's just figure out who is going to move over eventually. By the way, let's do this loading. Okay, so this one has the Rangers, so 1, 2, 3 need to load into the top one. Yeah. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, perfect. Wait, what is this one carrying? They need to load into their own. I don't know what this one's carrying. Is he a ranger or is that? Oh, it is one green beret. Okay, good. So we have one green beret already in that one. That should load up all those guys. Oh, we have even more strato tankers over here. Fantastic. One green beret didn't get loaded in. This one only loaded 3. Oh! What? How much do these green berets weigh? 108? No, I think it's wrong. They weigh 114, don't they? 135. Oh, they weigh 135. We can see their weight, actual weight over here. So we can only load 3 per. Okay, great. I mean, it's not that I'm happy that we can't fit as many, but at least I understand the reason. So that will load that one up. We have another green beret. Let's have him load into the same one, which is the second one, I believe. Yeah, and then this whole group, well, at least the group of 3 is going to fly out. We'll deliver 3 artillery and 5 green berets. Was that 5 or 6? I can't remember. It's 6, right? So we have 2 in here and we have 3 in there. Yeah, we'll get 6 green berets delivered to the action by a strato tanker. And you know what? Why am I not utilizing these wonderful long-range scout aircraft? Let's get this guy to fly all the way in, and then we'll start patrol missions like to here or something, just to give us eyes over pretty much everything in the sea. It's going to be great. I, by the way, assume that 7,400. Yeah, he can make it there, no problem. Getting over to Korea is pushing it, but it looks like they can even make it all the way to Korea. That's insane. That's just insane. I mean, they do it now with modern aircraft, but that's also going over the, flying north because you're on a globe. It's better not to just fly at the same latitude. Okay, so we're here with those units. Let's push up then. We don't want to move too quickly, so let's leave 1 behind at least. Maybe you as well, just go over here and hold that so we don't move too quickly. Good. Bombed him immediately. Just move here. Good. It's kind of nice. The no supply thing, it kind of regulates itself. We're not losing these territories to supply because they can't move out of it fast enough until supply actually comes anyway. Now, you should keep moving forward if you can. Maybe we'll just move on Houdian. Actually, they just killed, I think, all the things we had to worry about there. Oh, nope, they didn't. Not quite. A lot of work that they did, but we should be able to take it really quickly. Two artilleries to help. Yeah. I mean, I just feel like things are starting to tip in our favor. I mean, they were always in our favor, but tip dramatically in our favor. Suddenly that... I talked about it in the last episode of this episode when I was saying that Things will be a little bit harder at first, then they'll be a little bit easier when we beat the first wave, and then when the reinforcements come, they'll get very hard. I think we're edging by that, especially because we've been a little bit smarter about our engagements, you know, using our peacemakers a little bit more. Man, this one's almost healed. That's great to see. So let's go ahead and just keep running the bombing round the clock, right? That's the whole saying. Why not? Get this field artillery forward, for love of all that's good, man. Just get those. If you're like in decent shape, let's get you forward. And since we haven't seen any resistance from that town, I think we'll be able to take it no problem. Good, that one's done. The artillery over here is actually engaging that. Amazing. Let's get all of this to move forward. Don't even need the AAA to move forward, but that to move there. We have supply. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's continue with this. The 4 is on the way out. 5 is ready to go, and I think that there's... I don't think you can take any damage from these bombing missions, so let's go ahead and do that. One thing I'm a little worried about is too many civilian casualties. People don't like that, of course, but 6 to go up there. 7, no need to bring in 7 quite yet. Let's bring that anti-aircraft gun down here, or I guess right here. Oh, holy cow, that's a big one. I forgot to mention it, but this is a big research we just finished. Military production, level 4. And we're going to see it why... Oh, what? Only 2, huh? When I finished it, I saw this. And I was like, oh man, we're going to have a hard time. But look at Armor Designs requires Tank Tech 64 first, okay. And Electronic Fire Control requires microprocessors, where we are a little bit ways off from that. So we have Electronic Warfare Basics. Start researching that. That just doesn't, I mean, doesn't lead to anything directly, but it does lead to modern anti-sub warfare eventually. 1990 technology, so I'm not even going to bother queuing that up afterwards. Improved missile propulsion. This is ICBM stuff, so we're going to get some better. United States, there it is. Oh, the AGM-69, SRAM. Okay, SRAM-A. The Karen ASW, ASM. What is this? Anti-ship missile, right? Oh, guess not. Because it has 0 capability to attack ships. Excuse me. Well, you know, some of these are for us. MGM-52, non-nuclear option. I do like to see that. 80-50, not that great though. Well, we can look at these. If we want, we can just go over to the research side and look at the unit designs which are available for the missiles, but I don't think I'm going to do that. We'll be researching that next anyway. And modern aircraft designs, what is this limited by? Air Force Production 65, which we're currently in the process of doing. But we're, you know, only 45% through or whatever. This is going to give us... Starfighter, not important. Ooh, ESR-71. And the CH-47A Chinook. What do you know? That'd be interesting. After this war ends, I'm going to have to pull out my Excel spreadsheet and see which units can be upgraded. Not that we have, like, I mean, to say that we're backlogged already is like a huge understatement. And even this new technology, which is, we have these 2 pop, but 1976 versus Electronic Warfare Basics, which doesn't lead to anything, and the next one's 1990. I think I pause Electronic Warfare Basics for now, because only one of them is going to go in. Let's get the improved missile stuff going on. I actually do have missile production, which is, I mean, available, which is not being utilized right now. It might behoove us to do something. I mean, even this. AGM 86. It's quite devastating. It's only, it only has a range of 2,500. It's launched from the air, so the good news is that our B-52s, which are currently deployed in a strategic reserve can make them, but then also the uranium cost is a bit prohibitive. We haven't looked at this production screen in a while. I mean, frankly, it's been like 2 months, so on the fastest speed, it wouldn't even be something we notice, but we stored up 2.2 million, so that would only be like 11 bombs. That's pretty bad. And even one submarine takes a lot. I mean, we have enough for like 3 or 4 submarines as it is, so. Okay, well that was a nice little aside, but let's get back to the main event, which is the war. Okay, let's just send this guy slowly forward. Oh, are these guys? No, they're not there yet. Okay, let's try to do this. Let's get the Rangers, grab all of them in view. 14 of them. I wanted to grab all in view, though. Okay, there's some behind. Yeah, I see. I didn't want those. I want those guys to keep going the same way, but I think that these Rangers, let's just do it manually, I guess. Is that all Rangers? Yeah. So they're going that way, but I actually want them to turn further west. Let's get them to go over there. And honestly, we do have some supply vehicles. Nope, those are... Oh, we have one. But still, one can take a fair number of troops. Some Rangers over here, which are a little bit delayed. Oh my gosh, and these guys are just sitting here waiting for orders. So let's move this unit back to Sinju. Let's get these 3, oh, these 4. So there's 4 here, and there's 4 which are lagging a little bit. Wasn't it 4 is the exact number we can fit? And get these tanks to move forward over to here. Help defend the line. This unit and these 2 will move here. I think we're getting in better shape. Slowly, I'm feeling a little bit more and more confident as we go. Supplies moving in. Kind of, hopefully. Oh yeah, we're about to annihilate this poor fool. Annihilated. Move those guys in. Take the city. Hold there. Just like that. This is, I mean, we're making progress. And it's 47 minutes, so you know what that means. Well, enough progress. Look at, we've almost unified our front. We just have Hudian, which is standing in the way. Well, I guess there's a big river. So Jilin is standing in the way, and all we need to do is, off camera, give a lot of orders, which, supported by the B-36s, we are unstoppable. And with the Constellation coming in, we'll have eyes in the sky, able to detect if there's any other naval assets that we've missed. So, for example, these, which, let's kill them first, and then we can call the video to a close. Wow, probably overkill sending all of them, but do it anyway. Send them right back. Oop. Everyone. And call this video to a close. Oh, what is this? Nope, that's... Why are they... I don't know, that scared me. I thought it was Chinese, but it's not. Yeah, and how are we doing over here? I think that, yeah, they're pushing back. So we'll hold our original line. We'll let the... Hopefully it continue to be a stalemate in the south. And push as fast as we can in the north. Take Beijing. Hopefully they fall. And... we can't let them fall until we do our amphibious invasion. Okay, yeah. So we have some work to do. I have some planning to do on this end with these units, which were supposed to be destined for Korea, but now I think that in the end they're going to be destined for... they're going to be the force I need to beachhead somewhere around here, Hanoi, so that I can take this territory, and that way... That's a long ways I gotta go. That way, Thailand doesn't get any territory which they shouldn't, basically, any of the real China. Okay, well that's going to conclude this video. So, until the next episode, thanks for watching. Sorry that these are getting so long, but I'm really enjoying it. And until the next one, take care.